Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Martin Perez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And here's the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
First baseman, Luis Arraez.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Man at second. Fouled off left side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now Machado up here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Inside, just missed.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Fouled off down the right side. Merrill, the runner at third. Machado on at first with 2 down. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back at right field. And on the mound today, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. And there's the ball. Swing and a ground ball. Bogarts fields it cleanly, sends it to first. Tuchman is gone. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Luis Robert Jr. in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Let's go, Luis. Let's go. Come on.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. And a curve misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Darvish delivers. That's in there. And now it's filled up 3-2.
3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Third, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
2 out, space is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And that one is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. Right side, Cronenworth. Tosses to first, and the White Sox go quietly. Offense held in check there. We head to the second on the south side. It's the Padres 1 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. Perez back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some bird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And he takes a strike. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Runner at first with no outs here. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. Play at the plate. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Here's Elias Diaz. And that's down and away. Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's two down.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Luis Arraez.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arraez stands in. A double and a run scored his first time up. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Now the 0-1. The other way, fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The 1-2. And that one hammered. Benintendi going back on it. Brings it in. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Foul ball there. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one ripped to left. Joe makes the play. And a quick out, number one.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Swinging a foul straight back. The wind to kick the pitch. That one not close. And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Went out.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swung on, belted. Merrill, long run on his horse. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball.
Come on, Sox!
0-1 now. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one the other way. Tosses to first and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. That one missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, second baseman,
Man at first with
Jake
1 gone.
Cronenworth.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Machado leads off first with 1 away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, short.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Struck out looking his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This to third, Rojas. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back.
And leading
Now,
off
Brooks
for the White
Baldwin.
Sox, the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. And first offering is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Connor Joe. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tauchman sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas. Doubled his first time. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Now batting.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Base hit, center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and he just misses. 2 on, 1 out. Not close with that one. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Ornelas around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Robert Jr.
Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And now it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Darvish checks on the runner. Robert dives back in. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
The White Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. That's in there. That's strike one. Two outs. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Towards first, Arise. Takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. White Sox held in check here, still down 3-0. Back at right field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Perez back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
To third. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one off the outside edge. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Let's do this, White Sox!
Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. In there at the knees. 0-1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
No, he's in
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Martin Perez done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm, number 64.
Number 64.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. Xander Bogaerts now at the plate. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one wrapped foul. Cronenworth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead at 3-0. Here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Josh Rojas. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball to the right side. Arise. Takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. Doubled in his first AB. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The Padres leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Vargas, the next to hit, takes outside.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And the slider just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Tyler Gilbert up and throwing. Boozer also throwing. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, nobody out. Outside, and the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. 1 for 2. And a strike in there. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one in there across the letters.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Misses, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
A rise. The next to hit takes ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's outside, and it's 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
The shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
You know, these White Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Aye.
To the right side. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, catcher Corey Lee.
So digging in, Corey Lee. Late on that fastball.
And it really looks like these
0-1's
hitters
the
have
count.
been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit
I
to
got
one
1 ball, 1
velocity
strike.
and stay there.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. The White Sox trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. Now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Just
Thank you.
off the inside edge. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Jason Adam getting loose out there. Estrada getting loose as well. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for the
So
White
out of the pen
Sox,
comes the right-hander, Jordan Leisure.
49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In steps El
Leading off
Nino,
for the Padres,
Fernando Tatis
right fielder,
Jr.
Fernando
0 for 3
Tatis
in this
Jr.
one. Leisure, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a two-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. The throw into second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. Move to second. Tatis dives back in.
Safe.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Way to go, White Sox!
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Squirts away a little bit. Merrill checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
Sit him down.
Stays alive. Ground ball left side to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's to third. Quick feed to second for 1. On the ball. 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
For the runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Two outs. This one popped up. Baldwin. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's Luis Robert.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
That one outside, ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. That one felt good. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One down. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. First pitch just misses. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Just a slow ground ball this time. Cronenworth throws on to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rojas up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Sox move closer on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready to begin the eighth. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Leisure back to work. Check swing, called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting left fielder
Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. And that misses. And that is ball one.
That's outside.
And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-1 now. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. In time to Vaughn. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter
Tirso Ornelas. The next up for the Padres. The changeup missing. Ball one. Bogarts over at second, 1 down. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Thompson makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
Next for the Padres, Elias Diaz.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. In there at the knees. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, called strike. Outside low, 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses off the outside edge.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for San Diego, and the score stays 3-1. Back at right field. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Tap foul at the plate. Outside corner, got him looking.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic east-west pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the call 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside with a breaking ball. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Let's go.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Merrill makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Baldwin in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Corey Lee waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Count's full.
Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jason Adam done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 75, Robert Suarez.
2 outs, runner at first. Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
That one at triple digits.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And 1-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Now move to first. Baldwin back in on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1. White Sox down a run. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
White Sox.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Frazier Ellard.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the order now. Luis Arias digs in now.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That's outside. And it's 1-0. The other way, and foul ball. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Tatis waits. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Count full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, no outs. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the 9th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On the ball, 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado.
Now batting, second baseman.
So
Jake
2 outs
Cronenworth.
with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And the first offering is not close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
Now
at
batting,
bat.
shortstop.
And a
Xander
dangerous hitter
Bogaerts.
coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 3 and the White Sox 2. And welcome back to the
leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of
White
the
Sox,
9th, and now
center
here's big
fielder,
center fielder Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr.
And fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Oh, man, great
Up
diving
next for
play
the
over
White
there to
Sox.
prevent the winning
First
run
baseman,
from reaching
Andrew
base. Here in the ninth inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Andrew Vaughn now. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump and get.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And the runner holds. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Very high with that one. It's 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Big strikeout right there. And that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Robert Suarez won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So
San
the
Diego.
Padres with a new arm on the mound,
Number
Jeremiah
56.
Estrada.
And I can't imagine any
Jeremiah
save is an
Estrada.
easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So they're down to their final out. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Out of line, out towards center. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.